Good morning. Good morning. 7:30. Morning, Matt. How are you? Let's see what this is doing here. Why is this doing this? Okay. Matt, you saw the good morning on TikTok? Can you see it? Hello, Sweden. Dirk, Billy D, Rich. Can you guys see the good morning? No. Yeah, see? Now you'll see it. Hold on. Now you see it. Right? Yeah, I just posted it just now. You didn't see the first one. Okay. Ah, boy, pain in the ass. Okay, we're good. How you guys doing? You guys know Jimmy? I know Jimmy for, wow, 25 years. Yeah, I do this like every 10 years or so. I just burn a whole bunch of stuff and then I start from scratch. I didn't sell my dials. I should have sold everything. Would have been easier. How you guys doing? Shannon, good morning. Danny, good morning. Yeah, I know Jimmy a long time. How's the delay going? Is there a delay? Yeah, well, Jimmy, man, me and Jimmy are doing some other stuff also, so more will be revealed. Thank you, Jordo. You're the best. You're the best, Jordo. How are you, buddy? Give me 30 seconds over here. Let me just get this straight. Jordo, could you text that on TikTok, please? Good morning, Nelson. Could you give me just shoot that over to TikTok and just text it there, please? Thank you, buddy. That's the anti-magnetic cap that goes on there. I don't know what it's made of. Probably copper or something. I don't think it's copper. It's some kind of thing. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Just did. Hold on. I'm waiting for it. Just waiting for it, just so it's consistent. You put it on TikTok? I don't see it. Give it a sec. I don't see it. Hold on. I got it. Thank you, Jordo. You're the man. You're the man. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Hold everything. Why does it do that? All right. Close enough. Close enough, Jordo. Close enough, brother. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, so Jimmy and I know each other many, many years. Many, many years. I mean, since, I don't know, wow, since the 90s. I don't have a 62 510. I do not. I have heavy oyster. Ah, heavy oyster. Jimmy Alterman of Jim's of Lambertville. Jim is an art collector, and Jimmy and I did a deal. It was a decent sized deal, $1.50. Not like these other deals that you see. This was a real deal, and there was actually, I have copies of the checks, so sometimes it's fun to do these kind of deals. How we doing over here, guys? How we doing over here? Yeah, the command center. Crazy. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we've been pushing kind of hard over here on social. We've got a bunch of stuff that we're working on as usual. I mean, everybody kind of wonders what it is that we actually do because we're not running around 47th Street. We're there only one day a week, and even that is kind of difficult with all the stuff that we have going on. The Jersey store kind of, thank you, Hunter. The Jersey store takes up a lot of our time. I run a service center out of there. We're doing a lot of other stuff. Am I a doctor? I'm the doctor of the mix. Thank you. Yeah, it's our anniversary today. How'd you guys know? 6234. Oh boy. Make sure the dial's right. Make sure it's right, peoples. Go to TuscanyRose.com, 716-9-WATCH-9 or 716-992-8249. You could text the 9-WATCH-9 and it'll come to us. Everybody kind of, thank you guys. Thank you so much. We are, today's Saturday. I've kind of recalibrated my schedule. It's been a very, very heavy couple of weeks. So we are, we're just trying to get back into the swing of things. We've got Jewish holidays coming up, which I'm not Jewish, but it still affects us. We have, what is it? Monday, we'll be in New York, and then the rest of the week, everything is closed. So it's going to be interesting. Thank you so much, Marco. That's so nice of you. You're a ship's captain? Really? Holy cow. Awesome, bro. Sail on. Be careful out there, brother. Thank you. 47th Street closes down during the Jewish holidays. There's really not a lot of stuff going on there. The main players, are Jewish, and a lot of the buildings just close. That's why we have the store in Jersey. We're open no matter what. Next Friday is going to be a service day. We're going to be making an announcement probably Tuesday that anybody wants to bring in service for us to intake and, examine, let us know. Just let us know. Gave back most of the service. A lot of work, service. Service is a very, very different business. Come to 47th Street where they sell individual parts. I mean, you'll find some. You just got to know who you're buying off. I mean, I don't really sell dials on 47th Street right now. I used to, not anymore. You want to buy dials, you got to come to New Jersey. We don't have good profit margins. That's why we have to be in New Jersey because it's so much cheaper. I mean, I'm in both places, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but I don't think it's really what he said. CRM is fine. They're good company. In Ohio, of course. I do business all over the place. Just can't see the goddamn screen. Best store to watch coming by to New York? I don't know. Join the group first. You gotta join the group, guys. You join the group, then you'll be able to really understand what it is that you're buying. Are all the content creators from 47th Street Gentiles? Some are Jewish, some are not. Does that matter? Stockholm, baby. Skull. No, it's my what anniversary? 1998 we were married. 27 years. Hey, home of the winless Finns. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me about the Finns. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. How we doing, guys? Skull. That's us. I can't get those little things over the A's. Premium chat groups. Let's do it, Jordo. Full service jewelry store. Nice. No, we sell watches. I do watches and parts. I work on Saturdays all the time. I work every day. When you own your own company, there's no days off. You know, I took a day on Thursday because it was my wife's birthday. We were in Manhattan. Johnny Black. Yeah, Josephine already been. She's okay. Don't worry about Josephine, Johnny Black. I think she needs ceiling fans. I think you better do better by her. She's looking for you to give her the anniversary gift. Oh man, you're funny. We've been open. I mean, I've been doing this. I was set up on 47th Street since 2007. So since 2007, so probably, I don't know, 19 years we've been set up in a location. I know. Don't worry, she's not watching, Johnny Black. But you know Jordan's over here screenshotting, so you're doing the right thing. Yeah, you got to work. Not me so much. Yeah, I know. When you're ready, you come and buy from us. We'll be very good to you, trust me. I had a dream about Big Mike last night. Oh, that was weird. So weird. Any New York guys? Any of my old 47th Street guys here? Where's Danny? Danny, are you watching? Danny knows who he is. Danny, are you there? I don't see you. I had a dream about Michael. Man, it was a good dream. It was actually a really nice dream. No, we never did the bank. We have a different store in Jersey. Do I ever do with Circa? Of course. Do with Circa all the time. No, 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 not that. Big Mike from 47th Street. Mike Policino. Yeah, we do servicing. Some of it's done in-house, some of it we farm out, depending on the watch, depending on the issues, depending on the parts that we need. We've got a few very, very good service co-sponsors with us. You can pay $150 and we'll look at a watch for you. Or you could join the group and ask the group. Moses is an M. I think Moses is M. He's not Joseph, he's Moses. Next case. Sorry, that was just kind of funny. Am I into crypto? No, Ben. Good morning. Morning, baby. My son's name is James. James Buckley is my son. He's the kid with the beard and the glasses. He's the person who runs the business basically at this point. He's running the sales end of the business. I'm running the white room and dial for the 15,000 series date with the doorstop markers is called a Buckley Junior dial. It's not a Buckley dial. It's a Buckley Junior dial. Yeah, James is here. James is busy. When you're busy, you can't really, sit there and worry about content. James is busy. He's around. He's upstairs. Yeah, family business is challenging. Trust me. It's my wife and my son. My wife always wants to make sure that everything's clean, even though we have a cleaning person that comes in every week. I have the best cleaning person ever. She's great. We are in Marlboro, New Jersey, 184 Route 9. Am I in a microwave? Maybe. Remember the song Fifi Goes Pop on setting number 2? Who is that? Tina Peel or something like that? Fifi Goes Pop. Let's see who's really a G from back in the day. Actually, a song about somebody who put a puppy in the microwave. No trust issue with the cleaning lady? Absolutely not. My cleaning lady, she's our friend, and she has access. She's on our insurance, and, I never have to worry about our girl. Never. That's why she's there. If I didn't trust a person, look, the only people that I let in there with keys are people that I absolutely trust. Most famous person, Carl Cohen. Yeah. She comes in, she takes care of things. Haven't called pizza for breakfast? That's funny. Yeah, that's the Buckley Jr., the date dial. It's actually kind of interesting because people always thought it was Buckley. Buckley is not applied. Buckley is painted Roman on a matte finish. I want to help. Allah made the Quran easy to remember, and all I say is impossible to. All right, stop with that, please. I am the biggest Yankee fan. Yeah, Mrs. Buckley's birthday. Yeah, it's like we're still celebrating, so we're still celebrating. We've been celebrating for a week now. It doesn't exactly stop. I told her, I was like, the way that your life is, I mean, you should just like stop celebrating the week of your birthday. Because every day is Christmas, every night's New Year's Eve. It's always your birthday. YouTube's a tight shot. Yeah, we're working on it. Current watch market it's very spotty. Modern new stuff is flying off the shelves. Anything that's really good, it depends. She deserves a month. I think I deserve a month, Johnny Black. I think I deserve a month, brother. I'm not a big birthday guy. I mean, I'm happy for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for the people that are celebrating me personally. I don't know. Every day is my birthday. Every day I wake up is my birthday. Everybody, the Win Pass is available on TuscanyRose.com. Come on, people on social media always say, "Oh, my watchmaker and my watchmaker," when they know. Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree with you, Garibaldi. We have 3 watchmakers that we're working with. Jose is back from El Salvador, so he's playing catch up right now. But I've got my other guys in the city that are working on stuff. Mikey and Bobby. Bobby's guys. Danny, good morning. Oh, it's not my birthday, it's my wife. But thank you, Lewis Lloyd. Appreciate you, brother. What's up? Next case. Yeah, James Buckley's been very busy. James Buckley is he's got a lot of balls in the air. Let's put it that way. A lot of balls in the air right now. Retail is very, very strong right now. You'll see a lot of stuff. I mean, people are spending money. I'm sorry, on a new platform. Okay, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. I'm good, Aaron. How are you? Datejust movement became Quickset probably in 75, 76. I've had Datejusts that are 5 million serial, so it's like 76, 77. We're going to have a party at the store? I don't know. We're going to have a show, I'll tell you that, November 8th. We are about to start really pushing the show in another week. 6 weeks out, I think, is good. Thoughts on Bomb and Mercier? Not my favorite. Oh, thank you, brother. Resale type business? Join the group. Talk to Jordan, the moderator, or Dirk, or any of the guys over here. Jersey girl, good morning. Ever make Tuscany Rose a branded watch? Never. It's not what I do. It's not what I do. We're working on other stuff, guys. We're working on stuff that has larger upside than selling a watch. Selling a watch is great. Selling a watch is great, but, it's a wonderful thing to sell a watch, but you've got to be able to do more than that. Social media is important. I mean, I don't know. I have my own book, so if I got off social media tomorrow, I'd still do business. And even at the store, I would still do business because we're in a very, very strong area. We're home, I mean, even on 47th Street, I mean, I don't have to worry. Some of these other people without social media, they don't do a damn thing. So That's what drives their business. My business has always been at the same level. Social media has not really done much more than just expose what we do to a broader audience. My audience has always been here. Okay. I deal with the top vintage dealers, collectors on the planet. So, they're not worried about, TikTok. Most of them don't even use social media. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yeah, my book is Strong Book. My book is basically my Instagram. My Instagram has always been my go-to, Facebook and Instagram. TikTok is a new thing for me. When we did TikTok a few years ago when we started, I always had a TikTok account. You could always tell because it's Tuscany Rose, same as Instagram. I mean, I don't know. It's it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's not a Gibson. It's a sign. That's all it is. It's just a sign. How many watches am I selling about? I don't know. I don't even keep count. I don't keep count. I just don't. It's not what I do. It's just not what I do. James Buckley keeps track. He sells watches every month. I do everything else. I handle all of the back end stuff. James Buckley handles selling watches and social media. I handle the service department and I handle the parts department, which is very, if we ignore questions, guys, don't keep spamming them or else Jordan's gonna send you to the cornfield. When you see a question that's being ignored, just let it go. Just let it go. What do you think? How's that? That's what you got to ask yourself. Ask Mr. James Buckley. Ask James Buckley. Ask James Buckley. Hold on a second. This is not bright enough. There we go. Next case. Yeah. Jordan runs the show over here, guys. He's got backup from the day ones. You guys, if you don't know who the day ones are, then you're not in the group. If you're in the group, you know the day ones. The day ones are the guys who they are the foundation of this social media thing. Okay? They are the foundation of the chat group. And the chat group is where everybody goes to learn how to do this properly. Okay? Anybody can be thrown on 47th Street and run around and do it on their own. You will get a foundation in the chat group. That's what it's all about. It's $20 a month. I think it's $100 for 6 months. If you don't want to spend that kind of money, you want to go out there and do it on your own, have at it. But I promise you, you'll be back. Promise you, you will be back. Yeah, I thought my update was pretty succinct. I thought it was very, very accurate. I think it was very accurate. I'm usually good on that stuff because we're in the thick of it, guys. This is what we do, Moshe has an Aflac commercial. Stop. Oh, God. Why do you guys say these things? Moshe's my friend. Stop it. We've got about 1,500 people in there. It's a buy, sell, trade, discuss group. I don't really watch Nico, but I like Nico. I've seen Nico's content, and he's actually very knowledgeable guy. Very knowledgeable guy. Christian Dior. Stop it. Stop it, threat. Just got back, Nelson? Yeah, we're okay. Hey, did Alex take care of you, Nelson? If he didn't, I'll go over there and fuck him up. Yeah, the group is where you go. The group is the spot. Without papers, how reliable is dating? You can get it within 3 years, a 3-year window with serial number. How you guys thought about doing a watch giveaway? I don't do giveaways. Just before we all parted ways, there was supposed to be a giveaway, and the person who started it isn't around, so ask them. Giveaways are for people who want to buy followers. I don't want to buy followers. It's not what I do. Woke up to Piss and Buckley. Pretty good. That sounds like a fucking full day coming up your way, Kiltrosity. Good to see you here, pal. I like the guys that come on here. Even the guys that are sometimes kind of wonky. Nelson, did Alex take care of you? Seems like Trax has been taken for a ride. Listen, Trax has been around a long time. Trax is the benchmark on 47th Street for that kind of content and that kind of stuff. Okay, Moses is doing his best to try to catch him, and it's not going to happen. Okay, Moses does Moses, Trax does Trax, but Max is the real deal. Max has been doing this over 20 years. He's no joke. I do not do gummies. Buckley whiskey? Nah, I don't. We do not drink here. I'm not a drinker. My son doesn't drink. I don't drink. We don't drink. Some of my memorabilia? Yeah, there it is. I don't answer any. It's important to you. It has to be important to me to answer. I've done videos with Max. Listen, I don't just do videos with people just to do videos. I do videos of what happens naturally. Somebody comes by, I shoot a video. I'm not over there, saying, well, let's do this video today. And okay, we're going to go try to sell this watch to this person. And we're going to get it from this guy. We don't do that. It's not what we do. It's not what we do, guys. I love Benny. Benny for fucking almost 20 years, bro. No, I didn't sell the dials. I sold all the other crap. Oh, stop it with stealing links. You guys got to stop that. That's just nonsense. That's just nonsense, guys. You know how many bags of links I have laying around? Please. Am I a friend of Bill's? Yes. 100%. Absolutely. Bill and I are like solid. I found my old big book. I was cleaning out the garage and I found my first big book. It's pretty cool. It's interesting when you look back and you see like where you really read first. It's like usually people that, well, you got to start here. No, man. Really? They perked up? Why? Yeah, don't worry. I got links. If you guys need it, I got you. I got you. Are me and Walter friends? Of course. I know Walter 25 years. Listen, guys. After a while, gratuitous flaunting of one's wealth, while it's interesting in the beginning, okay, it becomes redundant and it starts to, especially when there's no real business behind it, when it's just, here, look at me, look, I've made it. Oh, this. People love to see someone make it, okay? But then once you make it, it's like they usually like to see you shot down. That's what I've, that's what I've noticed. That's what I've noticed, I mean, I've been, thank you, Hermes. Thank you, brother. It's not so much a flash in the pan. It's just, after a while, people want to see something that's going to elevate them, not look at you being elevated from their, I don't know. It's a weird dynamic. It's definitely a weird dynamic, It's like, I don't know, when half of it is fucking bullshit anyway. I mean, and the other half is just fucking flex. I know the richest guys on the fucking planet, and the richest guys on the planet, they don't do that shit. Tell the story many, many times. I always tell this story. Carl Cohn was working with somebody. And, you looked at the guy and he was wearing a pair of fake Yeezys and a no-name polo shirt. And he sat there with Carl when we had the booth at 66 West, booth 9 and 10, me and Danny. And guy was going back and forth. And the kid says to me, he's like, oh, who's that guy? He's not buying anything. I was like, you know who that guy is? He was a member of the Saudi royal family. The guy could buy and sell the fucking block if he wanted to with a fucking check, okay? With a bank wire. And it's like, you can never, never really underestimate people. The richest people in the world, yeah. Some of the richest guys I know, like, musicians and stuff like that, they drive a fucking Ford Explorer. They're not driving around in Bugattis, guys. Believe me, they're not. They are definitely not. They're not over there trying to fucking prove. They're doing just the opposite. They're trying to play low key. We've always been low key. We have always been low key. You know? Listen, okay? It's, you know, Reverend Ike used to say, money is not the root of all evil. The lack of money is the root of all evil. But you also have to understand that the lack of money leads to, you know, leads to some bad things sometimes. So you've always got to kind of balance it out. You know, if you're happy and you're content and you have a roof over your head, food in your belly, and, you know, family around your table, you're pretty rich. You know, you're pretty rich. You know, all that extracurricular stuff, believe me, I've had it all. Okay. And I still have it, but I don't really, you know, it's not important to me like it was when I was in my 30s and 40s. Let's put it that way. In my 30s and 40s, I was a fucking asshole. Okay, when it came to that shit. I had to have the coolest car on the block, had to have the biggest house, had to be walking around with a 6-figure watch. Back then when a 6-figure watch was a fucking big deal. Now it's like any fucking Yahoo can walk around with a fucking $100,000 watch. It's like after a while you kind of, you get your bearings and you know, you realize that. I remember on my 50th birthday, that's when it happened. 50th birthday, I was going into surgery. I remember I had to have surgery down in my private area. It was nasty surgery. And I'm laying on the gurney and I'm like, wow, what the fuck? You know? And when I got out of surgery, I said, you know what? I'm going to do things right. I'm going to do things differently. And I did, you know, and I did. Yeah, it's called maturing. Yeah, you're right, George. You're right. You know? I mean, listen, I wasted tons of money. I mean, we all did. But wasting money is not, I don't know. I don't look at it as wasting money. I look at it as building a foundation of fucking common sense. My watch knowledge? No, I did it by buying and selling. You can't do it. You know, you cannot do it looking at a book. All these people that claim to be experts in the, well, you know, I'm a real knowledgeable guy on this. It's like, all right, you bought and sold a watch or two, big fucking deal. Okay? You got to do it for years. And you have to do it at a level where you are actually buying and selling this stuff with your own money. Yeah, 50 was a turning point for me. It really was. And 50 to 60 was very interesting. Yeah, I can't grow a good mustache. I had an epididymal cyst down in my testicles. It was not a fun operation. I was walking around with a fucking sack for a few days. And, you know, you got to realize that, you know, I can't take painkillers, okay? I can't do that. So they had to give me this shot that was like a 2-day Novocaine shot. And then when that shit wore off, it fucking sucked. But you got to suck it up, man. If you're a friend of Bill, you can't get down like that. It's real easy, man. You hit 52, got a colonoscopy. Now you're shopping for a Rolex. That's a really fucking beautiful thing. How'd your colonoscopy go? I hope it was okay. Johnny Sachs, stop it, Bob. Bob's getting rambunctious. Look at this shit. Bobby's getting rambunctious. Remind me about Tony, Bobby. Eagles over the Rams? Fuck yeah. Yeah, Rams are a good team, but Eagles should beat them. Eagles should beat them. Next case. Licensed commodities broker, licensed to steal. Yeah, I feel you, Boston Watch Zone. I feel that. How much debt? I don't know. Some of them are in debt. Other ones just have dirty money that they're washing. And other ones are liquid. You know, I mean, like Jimmy the Flipper. I mean, you know, Jimmy Lambertville, he's liquid. He's always been a guy. He's been buying and selling, you know, showcases for years. You know, and when we spoke, he was like, oh, I want to come down. I want to do a buy. I'm like, yeah, come on down. Fuck it. My number one watch gnome? Thank you. Had your urethra replaced. Ouch. Oof. Ramon. Ramon, did you ever get your click spring? Your click spring was waiting for you. Eagles are at home? Yeah, you got to take the Eagles. Got to take the Eagles. Rams are a good team, though. you can't make enough money on YouTube and TikTok to support that lifestyle, guys. I know because I make money from YouTube and TikTok. Okay? You're not talking about, making an extra 20 to 50 a month, okay, to support that lifestyle. 50 a month does not do it. Listen to me, okay? You guys have to understand real money and how it works in this business. 50 grand a month is nothing to run that kind of lifestyle. That's why it's like when you look at that shit, it's like, okay. It's the truth, guys. It's the truth. Absolute truth. Mr. Beast is another story. These guys are not Mr. Beast. They're not Jake Paul. They don't have, 100 million YouTube followers. Okay. And even that kind of money, it's like, endorsement money is the big money. And that shit's not easy. TikTok is 5 grand a month. It's like big fucking deal. What does that do? That's not really a lot of money. Millions of followers, you're making 5, maybe 7 grand a month. That work? Yeah, guys, I'm doing very well. Yeah. There's a lot of money out there, but that's not the money that's not that fuck you money that you guys are talking about. You guys are talking about fuck you money. There's a big difference between making a living and fuck you money. I don't know if time is going to expose them, Matt. It's funny. I've seen a lot of guys do business and do this kind of business for a lot of years before getting caught out there, bro. A lot of guys. Fuck you money. You know what fuck you money is? Fuck you money is saying, you know what? I'm going to go out there. Buying a fucking car, a $250,000 car, it's like, okay, go out there and you buy a fucking $5 million house. That's fuck you money. Okay, that's real money. Not buying a fucking car, because you could lease a fucking car, You could lease a car, 8, 9 figures, that's fuck you money. Not fucking going out there and, listen, fuck you money. I don't know. You think it's fun until you get it. And then when you get it, it's like, all right, this is it. This is it. You go out there, these young guys, it doesn't last long. That's the thing. You've got to have some skill at the end of the day. No, Moses does not sell drugs. No, he does not. Moses' partner, Avi, is very wealthy. And he's the one that's fronting the business. And he's the one that, he's his partner. And they make a lot of money. I'm not saying they don't. I don't know their books. They make a lot of money. I'd love to see their books. I'm sure the IRS would too. But the IRS hates guys like us. Fuck you, money rat. Listen, a lot of guys have been around a long time. We've been doing this way before social media. If you need social media to do this, you better check yourself. You really need to check yourself, because this shit doesn't last all the time. Moses' dad is a bench jeweler. He's just a guy that sets diamonds and stuff. He's a skilled guy, but he's a regular guy. What do we got, guys? Next case. So, look, I know rich guys. The richest guys I know are the most low-key guys. They don't fuck around like that. They don't need to, they don't need anything to prove. They got nothing to prove. I don't know. That's not fuck you money. Again, you guys are missing it. That's not fuck you money. Car and this and that. Who knows whether that shit is, legit or not. That's not fuck you money. Fuck you money is fuck you money. Buddy of mine just bought a house for $4 million. Guy's worth 50. Okay, another friend of mine is building a fucking, a resort in the fucking Poconos. Okay, 9-figure guy. That's fuck you money. Not going out and buying a watch or a fucking Ferrari or a fucking Maserati. That's not fuck you money. That's a fucking car. Come on, guys. Come on now. House in Avalon for the weekends is fuck you money. Thank you, Scott. You know, house in Deal is fuck you money. And even that, it's like, you know, you go up to Alpine, the house in Deal is a fucking guest house. So, you know, there's levels to fuck you money, guys. You know, Gil's got 2 planes, okay? You know, and he flies them himself. And Gil doesn't have fuck you money. Gil's not even close to that. And Gil's my buddy. Drives a Rolls Royce. That's not fuck you money. And he'll be the first one to tell you. That's working class stiff money. That's where we all are, guys. Can you get your crown? If you're in Jersey, drop it off. Who would I rather have a percent? I don't want a percentage off either one of them because I don't know what their books look like. I'll take my own money. Thank you. I don't need somebody else's money. Social media hasn't really changed the watch market at all. It's just turned it into a fucking sideshow. It's just a sideshow, Scott. Come on now. You've been around long enough. You know this. Yeah, a $4 million apartment in New York is fucking 1,800 square feet. So, you know, let's all keep everything in perspective. No, my buddy bought a $4 million place out in Scottsdale. Okay, nice place. But the guy wrote a check for it. Okay, it's like, I want it, I'm buying it. Yeah. The rented Lambo. Oh my God, there's so many rented Lambos in the fucking watch space. Oh my God, they're all fucking trying to outdo each other. They're all trying to outdo each other, guys. Do I feel discriminated against? Not at all. I've never felt that. What do I think of Roman? I love Roman. I know Roman 25 years. No, I didn't sell all the stash, believe me. I got storage units, bro. Paid some bills. My wife's birthday, I needed money. What do you want? We were over at the plaza the other day. Ugh. Want to talk about fucking spending money? Jesus. Somebody's make you sign an NDA when you sell a killer watch? Absolutely do. I always sign the NDA. It's my NDA, to be honest with you. I don't need that shit. I don't need anybody going out there talking about what I sell them. It's not what I do. Roman was your first watch? Roman's a great guy. I know Roman for years, bro. Years I know Roman. Yeah, listen, the IRS knows. You could tell new money. You could always spot new money. You could always spot new money, guys. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of new money on 47th Street. And there's a lot of old money. The old money, you don't see any. I know the old money. I deal with the old money guys every day. You don't see them. They make it very clear, do not film here. And we don't. What's wrong with new money? Nothing. As long as you don't act like you're new money. I live in the land of new money, okay? It's New Jersey, Central Jersey. It is the land of new money. But there's also a lot of old money floating around. Like Manalapan is new money. Marlboro is old money. That's how I've always seen it. Manalapan is bougie. I don't like Manalapan. I lived in Manalapan for 7 years. I had the biggest house on the fucking block. You know what? Who gives a fuck? Max Era is a very nice guy. Yeah. New money has an expiration date. Everyone from I am a New Yorker. I grew up in New York. Yeah, it's Staten Alapin. Staten Alapin. It's funny. Funny shit. Oh, you guys are funny. Yeah, Margate's nice. A friend of mine lives in Margate, my guy at the Borgata. Do I visit Brooklyn? I haven't been there in a little bit. Auto finance and feeling, is there opportunities to work in a finance position in the watch business? Not really. You can't really finance watches. I mean, people try it. I've never been a fan of it. I mean, sometimes it makes sense, believe it or not. I don't gamble. I don't gamble. Yeah, Avalon's old money. Avalon is Spring Lake is old money. My wife always likes Spring Lake. She's like, "Oh, I want to live here in Spring Lake." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's by the water. I don't want to live by the water. Fuck that." Never been a, living by the water guy. Oh no, if you can't buy it twice, you know something? You're 100% right. 100. If you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. Long Branch's not really, it's not that place. Spring Lake is the spot. Spring Lake Heights is like, eh. I mean, you could buy a house in Spring Lake Heights for $1 million still. But it's like, Spring Lake is Spring Lake, and if you're not living on the water in Spring Lake, it's like, Spring Lake's 25 million on the water. It's no joke. Seriously, no joke. I've been in the game many, many years. Maybe you should use Google. How do people gamble? Because half of it is bullshit. If you believe that people are flipping coins for $100,000, you've got to be a special kind of fucking, special kind of head up your ass. In all seriousness. I service only when it goes bad. You got to be a special kind of head up your ass if you believe half of that shit. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to flip for a car. Nobody's doing that. No smart people do that. Yeah. Yeah, King Rex. No joke. I get it every day. Did it make you spit your milk out, Kill? I'm glad. Yeah, Aberdeen, Little Silver, Ben. Little Silver is low-key money. Beautiful town. I always wanted to buy Ike's building. I told Beth, I was like, one day, always keep me in mind. I would love to own that building. Yeah, James is my son. I'm not Jewish. Join the group. Okay. Listen, if you spent $6,000, you're good. Next case, where are we at? 818. Flipping doesn't mean anything. Do I have a celebrity client list? Yes, Carl Cohen. He's the biggest celebrity I will buy with. The rest of my guys, I don't really, no shit. You're constant. Oh no, Zach, Fiber Zach. Oh, I'm glad, guys. We were on Tuscany Rose Live. People finance everything, guys. Ike is around, of course. I spoke to Ike last week. I've been resilient. I've been around the block. I'm not, I'm not soft. I am not soft, guys. I'm like Zach Stool. A field watch? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Why do people wear $250,000 watches? I don't know. I've done it. It's like, sometimes it's a flex. Sometimes it's just, I've been wearing the same fucking watch now for the last couple of weeks, my orange hand. Yeah, if it's not a house or a car, you really shouldn't be financing it. I agree. People do lease watches. They do. They lease to own, and I don't get involved in that. We have a finance option on our Square. I advise people not to get involved in it. I talk a lot of people out of doing stuff, believe me. Join the group, do your thing, make her happen. It's all about the group, guys. It is the group, the win pass. You want authentication stuff? That's us. How many do I have? Not many. Not many. Yeah, I owe on some property, but that's how sometimes you have to do it. You know, when you're doing a tax exchange, you got to have a smart accountant. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah. Yeah, Paddock's going to go up. Paddock, that's dangerous shit. The money from TikTok, guys, if I make $5,000 a month from TikTok, it's a lot. And I got a million followers. So it's like, you know, I do millions of views. It's like, Mark, your package should be there Monday. I shipped it yesterday. Everything went out yesterday. You heard me, Mark Spee? Mark Spa? Yes, I was wearing a Steve McQueen. I'm sorry for the delay, brother. You know what it is? FedEx now put a surcharge on pickups. I was getting a FedEx pickup every day. I was starting to get my every day, and I look on my American Express card, like 200 a week, 250 a week. I'm like, what the fuck is this from? It's from fucking FedEx. So now we're shipping, like, certain areas will just go to FedEx and drop it off and save $50. The number one person you need in your life is a good accountant. Danny, my accountant, Danny, came by. He looks like Stan Lee. So Danny comes by and hangs out every once in a while. I had to fix a watch for him. I don't know, guys. You gotta keep it all in perspective. A lot of this stuff is smoke and mirrors. Bobby Marin said that to me like 20 years ago. Like, I was probably 7, 8 years in the business. And Bob Marin, if anybody knows Bob Marin is like Charlie Sheen's best friend and one of the biggest watch dealers on the planet. So that ought to give you an idea of who Bobby is. And Bobby said to me, he's like, Buck, it's all smoke and mirrors, this business. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're fucking right. You don't need a lot of money to make money. You do not need a lot of money to make money. You need $20 a month. Join the group, and now they'll show you how to make money slowly, the right way. You know, you're not going to go out there and flip watches, you know, for thousands of dollars, but you will double your money on certain things. I bought a watch, Mark. I bought a watch for $150. I sold it to Mark for $225 or $250 or something like that. I made $100. It's good money. Google's not exactly accurate. Should be a little more. Should be a little more. Just a little more. Just from real estate. Jesus, 4 million. Wow, they're shortchanging me here. Wow. It's funny. Yeah, well, new old stock and scratches are, you know, a lot of these guys, they call it 47th Street New. It's called a slider. Oh, the Charlie documentary is fucking hilarious. He was on Gutfeld last night. I was flipping channels. I see Charlie on there. Charlie's a big watch guy. Charlie was he had an unbelievable collection. And Bobby, you know, was his guy. Bobby Marin was his guy. Bobby's in the video. What up, G? Legendary collection he had. When he was doing 2.5 Men, Charlie bought at auction. I forget the watch that he bought. He spent like well over $1 million on it. Some Patek or something like that. I mean, Bobby did all the, you know, all that stuff for Charlie. And Bobby's my friend for a long time. I mean, I never met Charlie. Call a chandelier. Moses doesn't do any more videos? Moses is doing videos. He's probably doing something else. Yeah, Charlie Sheen. What is Carl famous for? He's fucking Carl Cohen. Yeah, people are starting to, you know, a Jalen Brunson PSA 10 rookie card sold for $20,000. Good luck with that. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy. Charlie looks good. He looks good. He's finally, I think he's finally come around. And it's important. I mean, it took me a long time to come around, believe me. It took me a long time to come around. It's no joke. You're clean 5 years, it's like you're still in the fog, you know? You're still in the fog of it. Crazy. Crazy stuff. That's Dennis Potvin. Yeah, people need to get over it. That's never been the case. Absolutely never. Regardless of what, never been the case. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know what to do today. I'm supposed to go to my AD, but James said he's going to go take a ride over there. So I got nothing to do. It's our anniversary. Damn, Jordan's over here. Jordan's fucking getting lifted over here. Hey, Mr. Pags. How are you, babe? We are in Marlboro, New Jersey, Tuscany Rose store. Yeah, Mayor sued Bobby, and Bobby asked me to testify because John knew exactly what he was buying. And he knew those dials were questionable at best. Because I was the guy, if you guys go way back to the early vintage Rolex forum, those are Texas dials. Those are not, those are not original Rolex dials. So, yeah, I was supposed to testify. And then, you know who brokered the deal? Charlie. If I'm not mistaken. John knew what he was buying. I mean, Bobby sold him those watches at like $100,000 each. I remember that. I remember that, guys. Most famous person I ever met, Carl Cohen. Guys, stop with that. Stop with the substance abuse references. Really, stop with that. Crown guards on an Air King, whether they are or not is, What happened to Cryer's hair? Was that his real hair? My AD sells to me? No. I don't ask my AD. That's why my AD and I are friends. I do my service there. I buy my parts. John Cryer. If I need a strap or something like that, I submit my watches for service. There are certain watches that I send through Rolex when I get them that really need Rolex service. I love the Atlan Dweller. I love it. I think it's a great watch. John Cryer, the co-star in 2.5 Men. How much do I earn? What kind of question is that? If I had all the money in the world, I actually have all the money in the world, and you see what I wear. Come on, guys. That dial was not authentic. He's bald now. He lost his hair real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I'm broke. That's why I'm live. Got my dad's old bull of a manual. Moving wine, hands are stiff. Haven't worn in years. And Arizona, that I don't know. Oh, there is a good place in Scottsdale. Shit. My son is not the one that gets the black eyes. You never see my son with black eyes. Stop it now. Hairspray? Wow, must have been something. I like Daytona, but I also like President. I haven't worn a President in a while. Yeah, Little Buck is good. He does his thing. I recommend you join the group with $20 a month for at least a month and ask that question and figure out what you want. No, my wife didn't leave me yet. It's our anniversary today, so yeah. My buddy, I have a buddy who's a police lieutenant up north, and he does this thing called sit down jujitsu. Does anybody know about that? My buddy Lance. Thank you, B More. Yeah, college football guy wearing a president. It's funny. It's kind of funny. I don't do merch. Yeah, you don't know Lance? Lance is my bro. Thanks, Gariboli. Platinum Daytona is going over, yeah. Got to join the group, guys. How do I authenticate a rare or high value watch? I look at it. Is Johnny Black getting rambunctious? UM of UF? I always go UF. I mean, half of them, they have to be snowflakes. Yeah, I don't know. James Buckley wants me to get involved in merch. What's Johnny Black saying? I miss Johnny Black's commentary here. This watch or that watch guy? I don't know what that is. I don't fucking know what that is. That must be some fucking bougie, fucking 20-something fucking YouTube channel. Hate night, baby. Every day is hate night. You're going to the Starland Ballroom? We saw some like Zeppelin cover group there. Actually, the Van Halen cover group was really good. Yeah, I'm not sitting there shipping out t-shirts. I got enough shipping issues. Please. What are we doing here? Shit, it's 8:30. Fuck. James is going to be around for a bit. James Buckley's been around. James Buckley's been in this business since 2016. Okay, you guys don't really understand James Buckley's experience in this world. In addition to growing up in the business, okay, which he did, he's been editing videos for other watch companies, working for, billion-dollar watch corporations. And James Buckley knows his shit. That's why he's my partner. You like watching our videos? Thank you. Thank you, Greg Mosley. That's a nice thing to say. I appreciate you. What do I think of eBay authentication? I think eBay's authentication, I have a video that I could fucking blow them out of the water with. That I have to get the okay from the original owner. Sadly. Scally baby. What up, kid? No, James worked for eBay. In a pretty good position for a 18-year-old or 19-year-old. He was making more money than me. Well, everybody makes more money than me. I'm a corporate guy. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Yeah. James Buckley's got the right mindset. He's very, very different than me. Very different than me. Hey, El Toro, how are you? Kevin Zavian? No, I don't. James Buckley's a lot different than me. Cool. Yeah, Scally. He likes you too. Thank you. Josephine's birthday was yesterday. I appreciate you. Today's our anniversary. Next case. Exactly. It's a McRetail job, a lot of them, unless you're a rep. I have an empty hook on my wall. I used to have a clock on it. Yeah, me too. Fucking Jimmy the Flipper took all my clocks. Thank you, guys. Josephine was your grandmother's name. No kidding. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. Thank you. A lot of work, guys. Just a lot of fucking work here. My phones haven't been, well, I haven't turned off, thank God. Have them turned off. Yeah, we got rid of a lot of the riffraff, which is good. I'm sticking. Give me some words of encouragement before I give up and jump. Words of encouragement. Just don't do it. Yep. James Buckley is, definitely a kid that I am proud of. He is not motivated by money. He's not motivated by his genitals. He's not motivated by anything but very, very, very strict set of values. Way more strict than me at his age. Me at his age, I was a fucking criminal. He's got a very different set of values than I did at 25, going on 26. Yeah, James Buckley works hard. James Buckley works hard. He's not in it for the fucking, he doesn't want the glory. He just wants to make his money. He wants to, make his mark. He spent a couple of years, unfortunately not, playing to someone else's business at this point, just like I did. So big mistake, but you live and learn. Oh, that was James Buckley dropping his phone. Broken wooden clock? I'm sure it is. Yeah, my 20s, shit. That'll be for the book. When I write a book, I'm supposed to talk to somebody about that. I was supposed to do it 2 years ago. They wanted me to write a book. And we went through the contract phase, and then they wanted to, it wasn't exactly, See, you know what it is, John Flynn? It's like, yeah, he wants to make his piece of the pie. He owns the pie already, but he wants to earn his piece. That's exactly what you said, He wants to earn his piece. James will be doing content when he can. A monthly drop? What does that mean? What's a monthly drop? I don't know what that is. It's, listen. We never could get the contract right. I'm not just going to write this thing, for peanuts. James Buckley is extremely busy. He's picked up a lot of slack over the last couple of months. Best paddock reference, fishing supplies or desert plants? I don't know about that. How long have I known Peter Plains? Oh my God. I know Peter for fucking 20 years. Peter's my bro. Pedro Planes, we call him. Peter Plains is the fucking goat. Talk about a goat's goat. Peter Plains is the goat's goat. Love Peter. Peter came to my house one time, 20 years ago. Came over, he was driving his Porsche when he was living in New York. And I had a St. Bernard at the time. And Peter had St. Bernards growing up as a kid. Love Peter. Daily drop? I don't do daily drops. It's not what I do. I film whatever goes on, guys. That's how I do it. I film it as it happens. I don't try to plan it. We don't plan a damn thing. 8:38. Fuck. My Labubu collection? I don't do Labubu. Sorry, guys. Once worked for a multimillionaire, made his money in real estate and corporate leasing. The biggest joy in my life was collecting antique snuff knives. Wow, that sounds like fun. I collect little cigarette boxes, gold and silver. No, not every man is motivated by their genitals. Trust me. If you're motivated by your genitals, you're going to have problems in life. It's like people that are motivated by only money. What kind of monthly drops? I don't know what it is that you're asking us to drop. I don't know. Kevin Zavian, I don't know. I mean, maybe I know him from the shows. I don't know. Yeah, merch is a pain in the ass, though. I give away merch. I'm not a person who sells merch. 2 older Harley Davidson collector boxes? Nice. Do I source watches? Yeah, 716-9watch9. Here's the number. Here you go. Here, you want to source a watch? This is where you go. Buckley dial. That's where it goes, guys. This is how you do it. That is where you get... I would never start my own watch brand. That's a lot of work. I don't want to do that. I do other things. I sell the pick and shovels. I don't sell the gold. I'm a guy that sells the shovels, the denim pants, all that stuff. No, not 19 years. We were married in 98. So what is it, 27 years or something like that? Who the fuck knows? What's the watch scene in London? It's a little more bougie. Peter Plains, yeah, he did Antiques Roadshow. He was the guy. Peter is the guy in the famous video with the Vietnam vet. Go Bengals. Good luck with that. Yeah, I got married in 98. Nice. Congratulations, guys. I love the Land Dweller. Can't wait to get one. "27 years, yeah. Listen, loyalty is important in life, you know? I've got friends that I've had for 30 years. Those are my real inner circle. Yeah, I don't do that. I sell people things that they could actually use. We sell the Win Pass. The Win Pass is going to be the next big thing. Watch identification number. Goes right in your Apple wallet with a QR code, leads right back to our server. That's how you document that you own a watch. It's going to be recognized, hopefully, by the insurance industry. We're in talks with them now. That's the kind of shit I do. I don't give a fuck about selling a fucking extra watch every month. Couldn't care less. Your butthole is sore. Wow. Sounds like a Dahmer moment. My first luxury watch was a Tag Heuer. I still have it. Rex is my friend. You know, Rex is my friend. You know, Rex is not like my dear, dear friend. I mean, I love Rex. It's not blockchain. We were doing the blockchain. It's a little difficult to do the blockchain. We own the space watch block, but it's not what we're going to do. We're doing it on a QR code. Nelson has it. Do you have it in your wallet now, Nelson? Did you ever get it to update? I know we did it the next day. Whitnow is a great watch. Yeah, it's a great idea. Can the Rams beat the Eagles? Yes. Will they beat the Eagles? No. Money is a choice. Gender is evolution. You've seen me in a movie. Maybe you did. Thank you from Colombia. My partner's down in Medellin right now, believe it or not. Working down there. One of my partners. It's going to do numbers after the end of October. We'll find out. We'll find out, guys. I am focusing on the other stuff. James Buckley sells the watches. I sell the other stuff. I sell the Win Pass. I sell the fucking service. That's what I do. Pick of the week tomorrow? Yeah, I'll have my pick of the week tomorrow. Promise. No gym today. My hip's been really bad. Coolest thing in my messy office? Let me think. What do I have that's really fucking cool? Oh, I found gold chains over here. Look at that shit. What do I have that's cool? I don't have anything cool. I don't know what I fucking have here. Yeah. I don't know. Why is Peter Plains the GOAT? Peter Plains is one of the most knowledgeable collectors. He's a professional collector. He is an expert's expert. Oh, yeah. You like that, right, Ben? My dad thinks I'm the most knowledgeable and stand-up guy in the business. Thank you, Greg. I'd like to live up to that. I really would. I hope I could live up to his assessment of me. Group call tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Faber is not in my inner circle. Faber is my business inner circle, yes. Yasha. But my inner circle has 5 people. My friend group. That's it. That is it. Carl Cohen, Arthur, Gil, Danny, you know, Those are my guys. What is my advice for the younger generation? Takes time. Doesn't just happen overnight. You may think it happens overnight, but then the world comes back at you. Johnny Black. No, the mod's not sensitive at all. That's what he does. And Johnny Black. Well, Johnny Black is Josephine's inner circle, I should say. That's more Josephine's inner circle. Actually, we can't clear the air. Not my choice, but we're not allowed. So is that enough for you? Johnny Black is always our guy. Anybody else? Oh, they censor people, trust me. Who in New York knows more about watches than me? I don't know. A lot of people like to act like they do. I love it when they're, well, you know, this is, well, oh, yes, and this is, Get the fuck out of here. Please. They're in the business 3 years, and they're experts. Tropical dial. Oh, boy. Tropical dial is just a dial that changed colors. Where are we at? 14 minutes. Yeah, you got football, baby. Football's more important. 9-karat gold. Jordan does God's work. Yeah, they act like it's something. It's fucking, half of those dials are just garbage. Certain dials are tropical, okay, when they actually naturally change colors, like the Patrizzi or the Cream Explorer or the Cream Daytona. I mean, those are, you know, can I blog a full day? I've done it. I've done it. When you talk about people that we don't really recognize or acknowledge as people that are worthy of our comments, yes, you will be ignored. So if that's the case, then that is the case. Yeah, I think Jordan's going to man you in a second. I don't owe you an answer. Remember that. You're here of your own free will. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. There you go. Yeah, I'm 61. 61 going on 62. Yeah, Jordan's the man. You know that. I think you change colors. Maybe it is tropical. I don't know. 12 minutes. Do I have a favorite country to visit? Italy. Listen, Jordan has status around here, guys. Jordan has status in my world. I do business. Well, Mike Wood. I know all the big collectors over there. Kamal. You kidding me? Never been to Wisconsin. My buddy went to school there. What are my thoughts on Trump? I don't really give a shit. Cincinnati, baby. Chili and spaghetti. That's all I know about Cincinnati. Oh, the mountains, the Swiss Alps, like the base of the Alps. You got to watch for your 21st? Nice. Love my videos? Thank you so much, Nate. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. What do I think of the new Tudor Ranger? Not a fan. I have that cream dial and lockup, Benny. Big Ben. Got it sitting there for you. I don't know Nico personally, but I've spoken to him. He's a very nice guy. I mean, he comes off sometimes as a little, aggressive, but he's a very, very nice guy. I'm sure he wouldn't want me to say that, but he's very nice. When I spoke to him, he was at Basel World or some shit like that. And he was with Christian from Theo and Harris, and they both called me up from the bar. Oh my God, it was too funny. It's funny about all these guys that are pissing and moaning about getting canceled. Where were they 4 years ago when people were getting canceled left and right at their request? Just curious, guys. Just kind of curious. I could buy any watch I want. You see the watch that I wear. I wear an orange hand. Took years to learn. You're not kidding. Oh boy. What's wrong with people today? What is wrong with them? I don't really avoid the political talk. I mean, I think it's kind of an interesting question. It's like, where were all these people 4 years ago that are jumping up and down, talking about freedom of speech? I don't know. Oh, man. Conor McGregor fighting at the White House? Yeah, I don't know about that. Conor's fucking old, man. Yeah, I remember. Now they cry. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't get. It's like all of a sudden, ooh, Jimmy Kimmel. Which, I mean, I think he should still be on, but I think all of those people should still be on. Oh, my watch collection? I don't have one. My place of business. Here it is. This is what you do. Luis Benitez. There it is. That is how you get in touch with us. The only way that you get in touch with us. You don't do it on Facebook. My Steve McQueen's my favorite watch. I've been to a Dolphin game in Miami, yes. My favorite complication is just a regular day date. When is my event? It is on November 8th. That's my favorite watch. I love that watch. I've had it for, wow, almost 15 years. I think I got it in early, 2000. When did I get it? 2015 or 16? I haven't gone to San Gennaro since it turned into Newark Airport. Steve McQueen is an Orange Hand Explorer, early one, 1655 reference. Yeah, people buy Skydwell. Shit, I had to figure out how to set it. Good classic watch to start a collection. Join the group. Omega Lady Marek, a few $100. Got had out. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg. Okay, 8 more minutes, guys. Yeah, I like my sport watch. That's one of my favorite watches. I don't really have a collection. Next case. 1675, yeah. Lasered crown, 7, not 100%. Sometimes it is, sometimes. What color spec is my S580? Black on black. What else? Yeah, my office is kind of messy. We're stand up. We definitely are. How old was I? I was 36, 35, maybe 34. 1995 is when I started. 96. Yeah, there's a soccer player named John Buckley. Can you lease a 580? Yeah, sure. Why not? What am I? The new day date yellow gold? It's all right. Oh, I sent you crystal? Great stuff. I think I sold them all to Jimmy. I got to buy more. The Nutley Brewery. Look at you. Best Saturday Live? Ah, I'm glad, guys. Join the group, and you can experience this every minute of every day. Join the group. Ever been scammed? Yeah, sometimes. Everybody gets scammed here and there. Thank you, Pandora. Appreciate you. Next case. The billionaire watch. No billionaire is going to wear that. Trust me. Billionaires I know, they don't even wear watches. They laugh at us. 8:55. Thank you so much, John Button. I appreciate you. I like Daytonas. Oh, thank you, Samurai. Appreciate you. Yeah, we kind of got a lot of bad press for no good reason over the last couple of months, and I really can't understand why. It's like if anybody can't figure this thing out the way it really went down, it's like, you're really not looking closely enough. You're really not. So we're happy to keep going in the direction we're going, and that's it. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. Got to ask Josephine Buckley. I've been dealing with Rolex now since the mid-90s. Yeah, I know many of them. Crypto crayon. I know plenty of them. There's a lot more of them now than there were 20 years ago, trust me. 36 is a great size for men. That's my favorite size. My son's nose, James Buckley's nose. I don't know, he's got a nice nose. He's definitely not Jewish. The gold chain from 09, yeah, I do. It's not that tough. Thank you so much, Gary. Everybody likes the bigger watches. I don't. Thank you. Greetings, Germany. Guten Morgen. Good afternoon. Good first-time watch. Join the group. Spend $20. Ask that question there. You know something, Johnny Black? That's just really rude. That's really rude, Johnny Black. You're not in my inner circle anymore. You're only in Josephine's. That's it. There's always tough years. Come on, guys. Nobody just wakes up over here. You guys look at social media. It's like the social media, all-stars in the watch space. I mean, some of them got a free ride, but, it is what it is. A lot of them were doing this business beforehand. Yeah, Josephine Buckley's not playing. 57. I'm going to go last call for alcohol. Here we go. Next case. I like smaller watches. I like the 36 millimeter. That's my favorite size for a dress watch. I don't like the big dress watch. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah, the Islanders, really? Yeah, they've been saying that since the 80s. Please, I love the Islanders. I work in industrial management. I'm always wearing a G-Shock 5600. It's a nice watch. How long will a quartz movement? As long as you can. Yeah, Johnny Black is untouchable. I have fake Rolex. That's not good. Quantum computing spots. Okay, go Mets. Stop it, Matt. Yachtmaster is fine. Ask Johnny Black. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Ben. I think it's 27 years. Yeah, we're doing live tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're doing our live. In the group. $20 a month, cancel anytime. Get to be in our live. We have the live chat in our group. Me, James, Jordan, all of the mods, all of the day ones. It's a real interesting place to be. If it's not worth anything, it's worth $20 just to be there one night. Thank you, celebrity tattoo artist. Appreciate you, brother. Damn. I'll never retire. When I'm dead, I'll retire. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to be that time. Get ready, people. Join the group. TuscanyRose.com. That's where you go. I just posted it 100 times. It is a Telegram chat. Are we done? I think we're done. We're getting there. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.